gonna make some roasted salsa tonight, and thank you for watching this video. Anyway, I'm gonna make some roasted salsa tonight. What I've got here before you is about 8 small Roma tomatoes, because that's all the grocery store allowed at that time. And I'm telling you, you can make it however you want. You might be a big fan of onion, and you might want to put more onion in there, but I mean, I know how my family likes it. So at this point, I'm going just a little bit over a half of a medium yellow onion, a medium to small. Now, you might speak to some people that say you make salsa, you use white onion. Use whatever the flavor is, that you like, and go from there. Now, I'm also using Serrano pepper. You want to decide on what pepper you want to use. And a little hint here, pointier they are, the spicier they will be. So you've got to keep that in mind when you're making your salsa. If you're picking some very pointy serranos, you're going to have a very spicy salsa, especially also if you leave all the seeds intact and inside and you add them to your salsa. Now, if you want to use jalapeno, they're not quite as spicy as serrano, but certainly, they're bigger, so they're going to also add that robust flavor. But again, it's up to you. I know what my husband and my son like, and I'll be honest with you, I don't eat hot sauce, but I know that they like it hot, and I thought my tomatoes were going to produce a little bit more tomato, so I'm going to go with 4 tonight for this amount. I'm making roasted salsa tonight. What does that mean? It means that I am going to place these underneath my broiler for 10 minutes. Maybe a little bit less, but I'm going to keep an eye on them. 10 minutes is a good norm for my oven. You know your oven's best, so you want to maybe give yourselves anywhere between 8 to 10 minutes and start monitoring after that. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to add some olive oil, a little bit of kosher salt. Now, if you're not a fan of olive oil, any oil will do, but I'm trying to do the good thing and use some olive oil. Right now, this is a tablespoon. And we're going to lightly drizzle over these beautiful veggies. All right. You can use whatever salt you want, but I'm going to go with a kosher. A teaspoon of kosher salt. Now, what I also add is about half a teaspoon of garlic salt. Now, on that note, you might say, well, why not use a little bit of garlic? Well, actually, I do. So now we're going to add some garlic. Now, the thing about garlic when you're making salsa is that it has a tendency to really lend itself to the flavors the longer it sits in your jar or your bowl, whatever you decide to store it in. So I got this small garlic clove. So all of this that you're seeing here from a small garlic clove, I'm going to go ahead and just use that portion right there. Now what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to place this underneath my broiler for 10 minutes. I've got my rack right underneath my broiler, and this goes right underneath. I'm setting my timer for 10 minutes, but I will be checking on it a little earlier. I'll tell you, sometimes it's perfect at 10 minutes. Sometimes I've got to get it out at 8. Weather, altitude, mood, wine, who knows why. Make sure that before and maybe a one-time during that you toss it, by the way. And I apologize for not saying that earlier, but definitely you need to do that. And look at this. It's so awesome. I'm going to put it in the oven so it can finish its little 10-minute term, but definitely we want to make sure that you get that oil coated on there so it gets that nice roastedness. Here it is. Now I know it looks kind of shrunk down a bit, but trust me, I mean, if you were standing here, and I can't wait for you to try this video, the aromas are so amazing. I'm going to scoop everything in and put it into my little itty bitty blender here. And I'm just kind of putting it slowly all in there because I want to make sure I get every single roasted piece. And I know as y'all could see, I had foil paper on my cookie sheet. And I want to make sure I don't get any foil in there. Now we've got everything in there, and it's time to kind of mix everything up, and you're going to see this beautiful roasted hot sauce color. So here it goes. So I'm going to take a quick look at it. Oh my God. Again, if you're a fan of hot sauce, wow. Give it a quick stir, but oh my goodness, it smells, for one, amazing, but oh, hot stuff, man. I'm not talking about myself here, I'm talking about this hot sauce. Or you can talk about me if you want. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to have some fun. I was sick for too long, and I'm ready to have some fun. So, I'm smelling this, and it's so hot, and you know I don't eat hot sauce or anything like that, but it smells so amazing. But, I mean, wow, it's got that heat to it. But I am going to go ahead and try it for you right now on camera, because it's just too amazing not to taste. Nah, I'm just kidding. I can't do this. It smells so spicy, but I think what I'm going to do is allow my husband to do a quick taste test, because he is my official taste tester. And as you can see, there's his hand right there. There you go, hon. It's hot. And that was live. Okay. And yes, you're going to have this different color from maybe the regular salsas that you're used to seeing. I hope you tried this recipe. I hope you enjoy it. And please give me your feedback. I just want to let you know, it's so good to be back cooking and to be healthy and to have hair again. The breast cancer experience was, you know, just one of those things. But cooking above everything, right? Love to cook and cook with love, and if you have the chance, cook with some wine too, okay? I hope you all have a wonderful year. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Oh my love.